I'm finding my random tidbit for the day. This is very, very random. Okay. I'm finding that at the end of the day, you'll be in situations, or spirit will put you in situations, shit, you put yourself in situations. It all depends on how you want to look at it. But we find ourselves, as I find myself, in certain situations, almost feeling like spirit has placed me there in order to see if I'm still dumb. Like, in order to, not even dumb, but like ignorant. You know what I'm saying? In order to see if I'm about all I said I was about, or if I'm done with all I said I'm done with, or if I'm moved past for real the things that I work to move past. Does that make sense? Like, I be placed in situations all the time where I'm having to do the hard thing. And the hard thing for me is always what seems like the quote unquote right thing. You're dealing with toxic people. You got to cut them off, but that's not an easy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with some people who are trying to take control of your dreams. But baby, them your dreams. It's not going to be easy to not only deal with that out of that other person in real life, but to move on your dreams. Mm-hmm. I find myself here recently in a space of having to constantly do the hard things. And it's not like I'm complaining or anything. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Hmm. It just makes me, puts me in a position to sit for a moment and think about, from a perspective of gratitude, the growth. Because being placed in a position to do the hard thing now is showing me, it's holding a mirror to my face like, first off, you're capable of doing this. Not only are you capable of doing this, it's time. You know what I'm saying? This, you've grown out of your docile, people pleasing, allowing people to say and do things that are very clearly disrespectful space. You're in a, yeah, you may need to take some time to think about those things, but you're also going to be the one to say something about it. You're not, you can't let it continue. You know what I'm saying? At least not with you. You don't got to change the individual, but you have to change the way that y'all dynamic is. You know what I'm saying? Or you and the situation, y'all's dynamic, it has to change, it has to shift. You know, I don't know. It's been so many things, and the fives have been chasing me lately. The 555, 12, 12. You know what I'm saying? 111. It's all about you creating the life that you want to live, you taking an active role in creating the life that you want to live, but also understanding that that shit is not easy. Change is uncomfortable, bitch. Okay, when I tell you, you think you comfortable in that bra you've been wearing since middle school because you've stretched it out. It has been through the ringer with you, babes. Okay? Get you some new bras and see how you feel. Just saying, you could put that into perspective for the theys and the he's, the she's, the theys, the thems, the who, us as we's, the rainbow unicorn ponies. I do not care. Make it fit how it fit. But that's the same perspective. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you outgrow everything. Even your own behavior, or you should outgrow even your own behaviors. I wonder sometimes, because I don't want to get so caught up in, and this is on but off topic, I don't want to get so caught up in evolution or the idea of growth and change. I don't want to get so caught up in the idea of doing it that I never do it. You know? So being placed in these situations, being placed in the position to do the hard thing, it's the hard thing is almost like a pat on the back. It's like a blessing in disguise, because you never realize how much growth you've actually achieved until you encounter some of the same situations that used to trigger you, and respond in a manner of of peace. You know, respond for understanding and not just the sake of response. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of different things have been going on lately, and I've just been kind of watching as things unfold. I have this burning sensation to just take everything down and start over. everything from all over the place. Just take everything down and start over. You know what I'm saying? New pages, new everything. Just all of everything. You know what I'm saying? Even in my life, the daily routines. You know what I'm saying? The ways of thinking, the thought process. Just kill it with fire and start over. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I feel like that, but I know I kind of just gotta trust that feeling. I don't know what needs to be changed first, what needs to be killed with fire and started over first. So I'm just kind of winging it. And I guess part of my tidbit is the fact that that's okay. Like, baby, you definitely can just wing it. Like, not everything that you do, my wife keep telling me that. Not everything that you do has to be for the sake of building on your life or adding value to bring to your life, to bring in the things that you dream of into your right now. Sometimes you just need to do things for the fun of doing it, for the love of doing it. Just create to create. Just be nice to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Just be, and just allow yourself to be. No, learning a second language might not be beneficial for you at all right now, but it's a fun thing to do because you found a language that sounds funny. Now, 10 years, right? And what you don't realize right now is the fact that you doing what you're doing for the fuck of it, just for the fun of it. But 10 years from now, that comes in handy when your business partners mainly speak French. Okay? That comes in doggone handy when you setting up new deals and your business partners are Korean. Okay. Okay. uh, uh. Just allow yourself to slow down enough to listen to your body and figure out what she needs, but then to also honor her growth because she's come a long way. You know what I'm saying? And figure out what y'all want to do for the fun of doing it. Period. All the way down to finding something to do that adds absolutely, seemingly no value to your life right here and now. That's obviously not destructive. Color a picture, paint. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever, whatever, whatever. But sitting in the park in the dark is not gonna help. It's probably making you depressed. You know what I'm saying? Low key. Sitting in your room in the dark, although it's very familiar, is probably part of what adds on to your depression. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I know that's true for me. I have tendencies where there's so much seeming free time. Like, if I'm not doing something, I used to be like this real bad. If I'm not doing something 24/7, 365, if I am not moving every minute of the day that I am not asleep or on the toilet, I'm wasting time. It's wasted potential. And it's a huge fear of mine because you might as well, if you're going to waste your potential, you might as well fail. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And it takes away from my ability to rest. Truly, it really does take away from my ability to rest. I can't enjoy my downtime because in my downtime I'm constantly thinking of what I should be doing, what I could be doing instead of resting. You know, just bullshit. Because everybody needs their rest. I don't know. Mm, just just kill it with fire and start over. Oh, I got that from what's that show called? Ugly Houses, Ugly Homes of America, or something like that. That's my baby right there. The baby Retta. Oh, that baby is funny. She's from Bad Girls, the Netflix series, and in the show Ugly Home, she goes around and she tours these was it like three or four homes in a specific area, Each area has a chance to compete for ugliest home in America. You know what I'm saying? And that baby has to visit some crazy looking houses. That baby has seen some crazy shit. From dangum swordfish in the living room to literal dome houses, funeral homes with children that live in it. Girl, houses with bats, houses with snakes in the walls, boat houses. Girl, all kinds of houses. But, oh man, through all of her experiences, she has this saying that when it's real bad, mainly when it involves spiders or bugs or animals of some sort, that baby says you just need to kill it with fire and start over. But I'm with it. I like it. I like it. You know how much? You know what you could do after you kill it with fire and start over. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you want to. You just gotta make sure you do it right. You know, you just gotta make sure you build it properly. That's all. This time I need to make sure that I prioritize both my rest and my work. That I balance me and everything else properly. That I am able to meet people where they are rather than where I expect them to be, because my expectations of myself, much less other people, and it ends up being other people by default, but my expectations of myself are incredibly high. So when it comes to other people, it does not leave room for humans to human. It doesn't leave much room for grace. That's the truth of it all. I mean, even with me, even when I fall short, I'm very hard on myself. So this time, I'm not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? This time, no matter what, I'm gonna be a little bit more gentle. Because things could be better, and I want them to be better. So I'm gonna make them better. You know? I don't have to. I have to remind myself that I don't have to move so fast. I don't have to do so much so quick. Yeah, I can just be. I can just take some strawberries out there to a tree and sit for a minute. Spend some time outdoors looking at absolutely nothing. Looking at the trees, looking at the sunlight, looking at absolutely nothing. Kicking it with a tree. Take the strawberries out and come back in when I dang well please. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That wasn't a waste of time at all. That was me connecting with nature. That was me allowing myself to photosynthesize for a hot moment, because Lord knows I have not done it enough this summer. You know what I'm saying? It's this time my perspective will be different. That's all. That's all. And I have to say this to myself so that I have the record of me saying this to myself. This time, I will allow myself the grace that I know I need to allow others. Let me put that, I'm going to put it like that. This time around, I'm going to allow myself the grace that I know I need to allow others. Because I have that bad too. Yeah. This time I'm going to provide myself with the softness that I need to. I don't have to learn through pain. I don't have to learn through scolding or disappointment. I don't have to shame or berate myself, belittle myself because I messed up, quote unquote. I didn't really mess up. I just learned what not to do. Okay? Period. I don't know. I just am shifting my perspective on a lot of things. Everything. And then enacting those changes is the next step. So, again, I know what step 1 and 2 is. I need to take it one step at a time. Right now, it's just deciding what all is getting thrown in the fire. Being grateful to myself for allowing myself to make the hard decisions, to do the hard things. The hard things are important too. You know what I'm saying? A win is a win is a win. Period. I didn't really mess up. I just learned what not to do. I'm sticking with that. I like that a lot. I don't know. I just mm, it's almost like a breath of fresh air. You know, to know that you can be focused and still not. How do I say this? Not necessarily you can be focused and not fudge up, but you can both be serious and playful. Put it that way. Like both things can be true at once. You can both be hurt and dead ass wrong. You feel what I'm saying? You could both be very much so justified in doing what you did and still be dead ass wrong for doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Mm, mm. A lot of the times, I think what I'm starting to realize is that a lot of the times people don't realize, like crazy people don't realize they crazy until they go to the hospital and get around other crazy people and you're like, oh shit, I might be a little off my, I might be a little off my rocker. I might need to sit down for a minute, you know? Sometimes that's true. And taking the fact that sometimes that's true into consideration is also part of the whole ordeal, you know? Sometimes individuals will know they dead ass wrong and will still stick with they dead ass wrong because that feels more comfortable. They're not ready to put the work in to move forward, and that's fine for them. That's all right for them, and that got to be all right for me as well. You know, that got to be all right. Period. Period. I have the tendency very, very frequently to, like I said, I see great potential, and but not everybody lives up to it. So rather than dealing with what I want to see out of people or what I want to hear, what I want to be dealing with out of an individual, I have to just meet them where they are. You know, that's in regards to situations, people, places, things. That's in regards to myself. In order to properly move forward, I have to meet myself where I am, and I have to allow myself the the what is the word I'm looking for? I have to allow myself the grace and the space to be honest with myself enough. You know what I'm saying? To fix whatever problems may be. I realize I'm not perfect. You know, I realize I'm trying like a mother, but I realize I'm not perfect. And so I realize there's still things, plenty of things that I need to work out in my own personal, you know. Giving my space the freedom, myself the space and freedom to be honest with myself is important, you know. It's important. I don't know. It's so many random little things, random little tidbits that have just been flowing through my mind for the past couple of weeks, and I'm just like kind of offloading, I suppose. But I don't know. Mm, mm. Over the past several weeks, it's been a lot of shifts in perspective. You know, so much so, child, have been thinking about doing some things that would literally, for me, you know, kill it with fire and start over. Girl, I don't know. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. I say that a lot, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my munchkin and my tea. I'm thankful for my self growth and self awareness, my understand, my levels of understanding. I am thankful for the opportunity to be. You know, I realize that not a lot of individuals have the opportunity to just or can find time to make space for more opportunities to sit and be just in peace. Shit, most people don't have peace within themselves. So how could you expect them to find it externally if they not finna? Yeah. So I don't know. Mm, I don't know. I just am thankful. That's all. And I guess this is my way of lighting fires. So I don't know. It is what it is. Thank you so much for listening. It's been real.